I'm a new student this semester, and I'm confused about the speech lab. Did you understand what the professor said?
Yes. This is my third semester studying English at MDC, so I know a lot about the speech lab. What did you not understand?
What is the speech lab? I mean, do we have to go to the lab?
Yes, the speech lab goes with the speech class. It's an independent lab where you practice your listening and pronunciation in English.
Where is the lab?
Actually, you can do the lab work anywhere because all the work is done over the internet. We can go to room 1555 to do our lab work, but we can also do it from home, work or anywhere that we have a computer with a fast internet connection.
How do I get started in the lab?
First, you have to make sure you have a MyMDC account. Do you have that account?
Yes, I do. I opened my MyMDC account yesterday in the library.
Then you need to go to the bookstore on campus and buy the Tell Me More card. It costs about $30.
Okay. Then what?
We will have an orientation in the first or second week of the semester. After that orientation, you can start on your lab work.
But when do I do it?
It's an independent lab, so there is no schedule and no teacher. You just go during your free time. You have to remember to go, or else you'll fall behind in your work and hours.
Who is my teacher for the speech lab? Is it the same as my speech class teacher?
Well, the lab doesn't really have a teacher. There is a lab director, and there are people who work in the lab to help you. But they help everyone, so sometimes you have to wait for them to help you. They're there for all of us.
So if there's no schedule and there's no real teacher, how are they going to know if I even do the work?
They know because they can see your progress in the Tell Me More program. If you don't do any work in the program in the first few weeks of the semester, they will drop you from the lab.
Oh. Well then how much work do I have to do?
You have to spend 26 hours doing your lab work. That should be enough time to complete all the work and Tell Me More.
So I just have to do 26 hours of work and Tell Me More?
Well, not exactly. You have to do 26 hours of lab work, and you have to do all of the assignments in the Tell Me More program.
What if I do all the work and Tell Me More in less than 26 hours? Am I done then?
No. You have to do all the work and Tell Me More, and you have to complete 26 hours of lab practice.
What should I do if I complete all of the Tell Me More work in less than 26 hours?
The people in the lab have some extra work for you to do to complete the required 26 hours of lab work. It's mostly pronunciation work.
Oh, I always need extra practice with that.
We all do, I think.
One last question. When is the deadline for all this lab work to be done?
You have to finish your lab work the week before final exams. Don't forget this because at the end of that week they cut off your access to Tell Me More. You can't even get into the program after the deadline.
Oh, that's good to remember. When did you say that orientation is again?
We'll go to the orientation within the first 2 weeks of class. If you want, we can go to the lab together a few times until you get comfortable with the Tell Me More program.
Hey, I really appreciate that. What's your name again?
Sonia.
I'm Jean. Thanks for filling me in on all this. I guess right now all I have to do is buy the Tell Me More card and wait for the teacher to take our class to the orientation.
That's right.